I'm Tharyn. I am a clinical social worker. I am an academic. I am a queer womanist of color, and I am also a transgender man. So I think I remember I had actually just came back to Boston from San Francisco. And so at this point I was kind of roughly like in the midst of a social transition. I had already sort of had a peer network. Everybody knew me as he, as him, as a guy. But when I came back to Boston, I had sort of like hit a wall. And so it was devastating to sort of leave an area and leave a community that was really supportive. And so I was on the internet. I think I was like Googling like all things, I swear, all things trans, like in Boston. And I knew about MTPC, so was probably on their site, and I think I'd somehow just, came upon, Trans People Speak. And right away, I'm, already thinking about, are there going to be, anyone trans male identified? Like, are there going to be folks of color? Like, all of these things, which, at that moment, I kind of critically needed. And so was looking and came across Max's and Trey Andre's video. And I was like, okay. So I think I watched Max's first. And right away I was just like in awe. Because, his first statements, I'm Asian American, I'm a trans man. And I was like, oh my God. For me it was like I was seeing another trans man of color. Like it was really powerful. And so, I watched the rest of his video and, I was kind of just sat there thinking like, wow, like I exist, what am I gonna do? I think next I watched Trey Andre's video, and that's sort of when it just like really clicked. Like, I can't tell you, like, I don't think in words, but I'll try to. Like, it was just, it was a really powerful moment for me. And it sort of, I felt like I was seeing myself on the screen. And, like, oh, okay, like, I am out there. I have a story. There are people like me. And I think it was right away from that moment, I started crafting a plan as far as, where I was going to go next with my transition, what appointments I needed to make, what people I needed to get involved. So, it was a deep, deep moment of reflection for me. It was, again, it was like looking in the mirror, and I finally saw myself. It was really moving, a very powerful moment for me. And so, I want to thank Max and thank Trey Andre for that, because their messages just, it really hit home. And here I am today.